In this video, we're going to dive into don't panic buy, don't panic sell. I'm going to let you folks know what I'm hearing at the shop that I work for. I've been on the phone a lot lately, the past couple of days since the election. People are wondering what to do with their silver and gold. I'm going to let you know what I told them. None of this is financial advice, okay? I want to make that very clear. You have to make your own decision when you want to buy, when you want to sell, when you want to hold. All right, and I'm just going to tell you what I'm seeing in this video. We also got the Fed potential rate cut coming this afternoon. I'll let you guys know what my thoughts are, and I will dive into a little bit about the politics towards the end of the video, folks. I don't want to get too deep into it, but if you want to stick around for that, you might want to. If you're not, that's fine too. Please like, share, and subscribe. Let's just get into the video right now. What I'm hearing is people want to panic buy right now, and there's another group of people want to panic sell. I talked to a gentleman about 71, I believe his age was, and he was ready to sell everything that he had, because silver dropped 4.5%, 4.61%, whatever it was yesterday. Look, we can't make a decision on one day. Okay, we just can't do that. Never mind about the election right now. We have seen dips like this before, where we're down 4% in silver. We're down this much in gold. No, gold's been holding pretty steady. We haven't seen a dip like this in a while, but we have seen dips like this before. Silver and gold, I've said this before on this channel, it's a long-term hold. A long-term hold. It's not something you want to flip, within a couple of weeks, or gold's down, silver's down, and all of a sudden you want to sell, or silver is flying to the roof and gold's flying to the roof and people want to panic buy. I've seen it both ways. I talked to another gentleman. He's ready to buy, roughly about $10,000 worth of silver right now. And, I didn't talk him out of it. I don't know what he's going to do. I said, hey, look, do it in portions. Do it $2,500 at a time. And I said, even if you can get silver to dip another 15, 20 cents an ounce, you will save some money. It's not something you want to go in my opinion, all at once, or sell all at once. You really should not be selling anything unless you really need the cash to sell, or something comes up in your life. You put it away, you kind of forget about it. Yeah, it's fun to look at, but, looking at daily action price, it's not going to work for most people. And a lot of people who come into the silver and gold market don't really understand that, and I'm trying on this channel to let people know this is a long-term hold. And a lot of you folks know that. There's another group of people who want to trade this for that. I don't trade nothing, okay? I mean, when I buy something, I bought it. I'm not trading for anything. Now, later on, when silver, the ratio starts closing with gold, yeah, I might trade for some gold later, because I think Andy Scheckman said this in the past. Ultimately, we want to be in gold. Yes, we want some silver on the sidelines, but I'm never going to give up my 90% silver for one. That's something I will never do. All right, that's going to go with me in my grave, I guess, because I would have a hard time giving that one up. Everything else, I really don't care about, of holding. Yeah, I got some nice coins, the Cook Islands. Yeah, I like them. Would I give them up right now? Absolutely not. Would I give up in the future? Probably. Would I trade 90% silver for food? Absolutely. If it's about survival mode, then absolutely. That's why I got it for. You got to have a plan when you come in. And then you really got to have an exit plan if you're going to sell and what you want to sell it for. You really don't probably want to sell it for cash unless you really absolutely don't need to. I've said that on the channel before too. Some people will agree with that comment. Some people don't agree with that comment. That's absolutely fine. We are our own persons, and we are allowed to make our own decisions. So it's just because I said something, don't mean it's right, don't mean it's wrong. It's just my personal opinion. And that's what I give on this channel. What I see coming down the road. What coming down the road might not plan out exactly the way I see it. It might not plan out exactly the way you see it happening. You know, it could be very close, but, you know, we all have to make our own minds. You know, I can help you. I can help people. You know, they have questions about silver, gold, or platinum. You know, and, you know, some of you guys have very, very questions in the emails I get. And some of it's very hard to answer because, A, I don't know you personally. I don't know your finances. So I do talk a little bit more in an email. But I always say this is not financial advice. This is what I can only tell you what I'm doing personally. And this is how we try to do it at the shop also. We try to tell them what we're doing personally. Maybe if the other associates around us, and we say, well, this associate's doing this way. You know, even us in the coin shop, we don't agree on every little aspect of what's going to happen. But for the most part, yeah, we're kind of on the same page. All right, that is where I'm at. I was on eBay last night before I get into the politics a little bit. I was looking at silver quarters. Guy wanted $89 for 20 of them, or best offer. So I'm thinking, you know, so I look at the melt value. They were melting for $5.64. I said, normally, if someone says best offer, normally I give a lower offer. That's just me. This time, I offered him $100. So let's see if he takes it. He took it. So I got them for $5 a piece, folks. They melt for $5.64 last night. I did pretty well. Now, somebody's going to say out there, I guarantee I ripped this guy off. No, I made an offer. Okay? The guy didn't have to accept the offer. Again, you know, they have the key on their side to either accept the offer, counter offer, or decline the offer. I made an offer. Now, in my mind, would he accepted anything else less? That's what's in my mind. But you know what? You don't know that. One quarter was not in that great of a shape. But, you know, overall, I think I did all right. And I can add 20 more quarters to my can here and try to fill this up by 2025. The quarters you see here fit in this can right now. And I got a long way to go. So that's my goal. Have a goal for 2025, folks, of how many ounces of silver you want. Or if you want to fill a container something like this up with 90% silver, or war nickels, or, you know, silver eagles, whatever the case may be, have a goal in mind. You know, have little cans like that for your 90% silver, and see if you can make the goal. If you want to get 3 tubes of silver eagles, have that goal. You might be only able to buy 1 or 2 at a time, but have a goal. Whatever your finances are, you know, if you don't make a lot, have a goal. If you make a lot, have a goal. I mean, you know, you can afford a little bit more if you make more money, of course. I mean, that's just the nature of the game there. Now, let's take a look what's going on in the politics real quick. And I'm not going to dive into the weeds real quick. I'm not either for either side. I'm not going to tell you who I voted for. So, I mean, you know, again, I want to congratulate President Trump. That don't mean I voted for him. That does not mean I didn't vote for him. Okay? I'm just, you know, trying to be very neutral with this. Why did the stock market go up 1,500 points yesterday? Okay? Was it because Trump got elected? That's a possibility. Now, Trump's not going to get into office. Remember this. We have to remember this. Trump's not going to get into office on January 20th of 2025. We got over 2 months of this current administration now. Keep that in mind. Trump wants to spend between $7 and $9 trillion that's just what he wants to get things done. That's just going to add more inflation that's going to add to the debt. That's going to create more inflation. You know, I'm not saying that I don't like Trump once again. I want to make that very clear, okay? I'm just giving you guys the facts. We still don't know if the House is going to go Republican or Democrat. The last check this morning, it was not. It was updated at 3:48 this morning, according to Google. The Republicans were ahead in that count. So, and we do know, some of the Republicans don't even like Trump that we vote for the House. Is Trump's going to get a clean sweep on every single vote if the Republicans win? We don't know that, okay? That's something we need to watch. Are some of the Democrats going to move over to vote with the Republicans? Some of them will, yes. A lot of them won't. That's a fact right there. Another thing to keep an eye out for, if the Republicans do take care of the House, take control of the House, we got midterms coming up too in 2 years. What's going to happen in 2 years? Are we going to stop flipping seats back? Then Trump becomes a lame duck president because the Democrats took back control over the House and the Senate, then nothing will get done once again. People have short-term memories. If you did vote for Trump, I'm just going to ask you this one, and you don't have to answer me. I want you to answer this to yourself. Trump likes Bitcoin, okay? How many of you guys voted for Trump and don't like Bitcoin? I'm not saying you made a bad move. That's not what I'm trying to say here, okay? That could be good for Bitcoin. I don't think it's going to hurt the precious metals in the long run. The more inflation we have, silver and gold are in an uptrend no matter who we got in office. I will just leave it there. I'm just giving you guys the facts. I don't want to upset anybody because I know politics is not a good talking point on this channel at all. So I'm trying to make it crystal clear that I'm not, trying to belittle anybody or anything like that. These are just facts. Yes, we could get a Senate change and a House change in 2 years from now. That is possible. Not saying that's going to happen 100% sure. It is on the table right now. The next 2 years are going to be crucial to see what Trump can get done and see where people's mindsets are in 2 years and see if we can't keep, Trump's doing a great job. People are gonna go keep the people who are in office now, most likely. But that's yet to be seen, folks. So that's what I'm just trying to say, is we just don't know how everything's going to plan out. We still got the deficit. That ain't going away anytime soon. We still have wars going on in the world. That's probably not going to go away anytime soon. It's everything's going to take time, and hopefully everything will work out for the best, and that's what I hope and pray for, that everything will work out for the best. And, keep stacking. Stack as you can. You folks have questions, reach out to me by my email. I'm always willing to help anybody with silver, gold, or platinum. I just don't give financial advice. People ask me all the time, how much there's a formula for how much you should own. And that don't even work for every single person either, because sometimes it's impossible for that to work for each person too. So stack what you can, and remember, when you do stack, it is for the long haul. It's not for 6 months trying to flip it for a few bucks. If you need it for emergency, remember, your silver and gold are emergency bank. That is basically what it is. If emergency comes up, you ain't gonna care too much if you lose $1.50 an ounce if you need the money right there. Yeah, you're gonna care a little bit, but at least you got some money that you can cash in very quickly at a coin shop. I'll leave it there. Please reach out. Please like, share, and subscribe. And to the next video, we will see what the Fed does also this afternoon. I'll try to release a video after the Fed decision this afternoon. See you then.